Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to the series of learning Oracle Cloud Fusion. In this application today, I'm going to talk more about how do we manage the transactional data through the backend. As you know, that SaaS enabled data in Fusion Cloud application, we cannot have the dedicated database through which we can run any script and we can able to manage the transactional data. So just to manage the transactional data here, Oracle, how the Oracle has provided the service through the REST API and the web services. So today I'll just wanted to show you some of the transaction through which we can able to manage the transactional data through the REST API or through the web services. So let's share my screen and let's go from there. So it will be a short video just to give you a brief about it and so that you can able to use in your project as well. So let me share my screen. So for an example, you would like to retrieve some of the purchase order. What you can do is you can go to the, you can go to the Oracle documentation, get the particular REST API. For an example, you can see here, and based on your version available, I wanted to go ahead and get one purchase order for an example. So you take this particular, method should be get and take this particular REST API, put it into your, this one where it is. For an example, I put it over here, and you need to take your any instance details. For an example, I'm taking this instance details, put it over here, and the purchase order. For an example, this is the your header ID, PO header ID, you put it over here. And once your API is ready, you just go to the Postman, open the Postman and put it over here. I have already put it. So and it should be in a get method as per the documentation. You can see here, as per the documentation, it should be in a get method. And then you can, and before that, okay, it's very important to understand that it is very important to understand the authorization. You need to provide the user details, and then you can go ahead about it. Okay, so you can see here basic auth. There you can provide your details, and you can provide your username and password, and then from there you can go ahead. Okay, so you can put it over here. I'll send the details. And the second thing, like if there are any, if there are any, any sample payload, you can load over here and you can see it. So for an example, I'm sending in the gateway get method, and you can see here I got the details. So this is my header ID. You can see here it's the same header ID. This is the purchase order details, and we can get all the details from the application right from the backend. So this is the one way of getting the details or using the managing the transactional data from the backend. And the second option which are available is you can go ahead with the REST API web services. For an example, you can use the SOAP UI and take the particular wisdom that will be provided again from the you can understand it will be provided from the Oracle documentation. Take that wisdom and create a project. So while creating the project, you will understand what are the operation through that web service can be performed. You can see over here we can do, for an example, I wanted to do some transaction or managing a purchase order letter detail. I can do change the order, cancel change order. You can also cancel the purchase order. You can delete the change order. You can basically, you wanted to create any purchase order at the header level, that also you can do this. You can see create purchase header order. So for an example, if I wanted to show you, I wanted to cancel any purchase, open purchase order. You just provide the header ID. You can provide the reason of cancellation, and the important thing is like you need to provide the cancellation flag, and you just click on this. So you can see here I have already executed a couple of minutes back. and you can see here it will be able, this order is got cancelled and it is in a success mode. So you can get the details. If there is any privilege issue, in short, you should have the proper privileges. The rest, custom procurement rest services is the privilege should be available on your job roles, should be custom role and duty role, and then it should be available on your user, so that in that aspects you can able to manage any transactional data in your application. So hope this particular details might have given you the understanding now for developing the report, developing the web services or the REST API, and through which you can able to manage the purchase order. So hope understood the concept and you can able to use in your requirement. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more details for other topics. Thank you so much.